Hello and welcome to today's lesson. We're going to be going over quiz 6 and I'm going to review how to do each of the 4 problems. First problem, we talk about implicit differentiation. So to find dy dx, we're first going to differentiate each term. So 4x squared, if we take the derivative, the power rule, 2 times 4 will be 8, drop the power, so we have 8x. For the second term, we actually have a product rule going on. We're going to take negative 3x and y cubed. Those are going to be like our two functions. So for the first part, we will do first function, negative 3x. So think of u as negative 3x and v as y cubed. So for the product rule, it's the first function times the derivative of the second function. So we'll have negative 3x times derivative of y cubed is 3y squared. And then remember, when we're taking the derivative of y, we use the chain rule, and we also have to multiply by dy dx. Okay, plus second function times the derivative of the first function, so y cubed times the derivative of the first function, which will be negative 3. And then we take the derivative of 7x, which is 7. Derivative of y would be dy dx. And derivative of 5 is 0. So we won't have to even put that one. Okay, we try to group all the dy dx terms on the same side. So here, if I simplify this, let me simplify with 1. We have negative 3x times 3y squared will be negative 9xy squared dy dx minus 3y cubed, right? Negative 3 times y cubed plus 7 equals dy dx. We're going to add the 9xy squared dy dx term to the other side. So plus 9xy squared dy dx Okay, so then we end up with, on the left side, we have 8x minus 3y cubed plus 7 equals, now both of these terms have a dy dx in it, so I'm going to factor out dy dx. If I factor out dy dx, I'm left with 1 plus 9xy squared. Okay, next I could divide both sides by 1 plus 9xy squared. So that allows me to cancel. So dy dx will equal 8x minus 3y cubed plus 7 over 1 plus 9xy squared. Okay, so to follow that up, number 2 says use answer to number 1 to find the slope of the tangent line at the point 0, -5. Well, dy dx is your slope of the tangent line. Remember, derivative is equal to the slope of the tangent line, right? Derivative is slope. So we're going to plug in 0 for x and -5 for y into our equation here. Right, so everywhere there's an x, we plug in the 0. Everywhere there's a y, we plug in -5. Okay, so we have 8 times 0 minus 3 times -5 cubed over 1 plus 9, 0 for the x, and -5 squared. Okay, so some things we'll simplify quickly. We see that 8 times 0 is 0, so that's gone. The denominator, we have 9 times 0 times that. 0 times anything is 0. Okay, so denominator we have is 1. Numerator, -5 cubed. Well, that would be -125. So we have -3 times -125 plus 7. Okay, well, -3 times -125 would be a positive 375 plus 7 over 1. 375 plus 7 will be 382. And 382 over 1 is just 382. So that would be the final answer for number 2. Okay, let's take a look at number 3. Log base a of 2 equals 0.7. Log base a of 3 equals 1.1. Find log base a of 6. Okay, so we don't know what base a is, but it doesn't matter. We could use the properties of log to split up log base a of 6. Remember, we could say log base a of 6 is equal to log base a of 2 times 3. And then using one of the properties of log for the product, right, the product of two terms in our argument, we could say and split this up and say log base a of 2 plus log base a of 3. Okay, and now we just use what log base a of 2 was defined as 0.7. Just replace it. 0.7. Log base a of 3 was defined as 1.1. And now we could add them together and we end up with 1.8. Okay, number 4. Find dy dx of y equals natural log of 10x cubed. So remember the rule for natural log. Derivative of the natural log it would be 1 over the argument, which is 10x cubed, times the derivative of 10x cubed. So the derivative of 10x cubed would be power rule. 3 times 10 is 30. X, drop the power by 1. Okay, which then tells us we could say 30x squared over 10x cubed. We could reduce, right? For 30 and 10, we could just cross out the zeros. X squared and x cubed, that means we could cross out the x squared on top, and that leaves us with the x on the bottom. Okay, so just remember, x squared is x times x cubed is x times x times x. We cross out 1 with 1, 1 with 1, and we're left with the x on the bottom. Okay, so final answer here. Final answer will be 3 over x. Alright, that's it. That's quiz 4. Quiz 6, I should say. 4 problems. If you have any questions, just write me an email. I'll see you guys soon. Okay, have a good day. Bye-bye.